With the birth of the United Federation of Planets, Starfleet Command would begin a plethora of construction projects, all requiring a dedicated starship design. And after an ingenious solution, the Tygra Class would be born. But what do we know about this unusual starship design? Well, today we'll find out. Hello and welcome to another episode of Truth or Myth Beta Canon, a Star Trek web series that dives into the history of any given topic using beta canon sources and my own imagination to fill in the gaps. In today's episode, we're taking a look at the Tygra Class to better understand its place in Star Trek history. Please note, this is one of those videos that's more about the era and its story rather than the starship design itself. And in order to tell this story, I've kitbashed this design into existence based on several designs from the old FASA manuals. But, and as always, because this is just a beta canon and fanfiction video, all information relayed should pretty much be taken with a grain of stardust and only considered a little bit of Star Trek fun. And so, with all that out of the way, let's begin. In the collective minds of its citizens, the birth of the United Federation of Planets was an orderly and beautiful thing. But the real truth was, the birth was a mess. Suddenly, Starfleet Command had been charged with protecting this new organization, with the Federation Council breathing down its neck, making seemingly unreasonable demands. One can understand the Council's position. Being a new galactic power on the stage, the Council wanted to cement its status and authority as quickly as possible, and to do that, it needed Starfleet Command to play ball. From orders to begin construction of a new fleet, to laying out new directives for Starfleet officers to follow, the 2160s would see both Starfleet and the Federation Council cross its fingers and hope for the best. Creating a brand new shiny fleet to explore the cosmos and recruit further members may sound like a simple task, but really it wasn't, for one simple fact. Starfleet suddenly had a bunch of alien technology to incorporate into its designs. You couldn't just take Andorian shields, Vulcan sensors, Rigelian life support systems, and Tellarite fusion reactors and shove them into a Starfleet starship and have every system work smoothly with each other. In fact, in order to get these systems that had been designed for wholly alien starships to cooperate together would require almost a decade of re-engineering to do so. And yet, having just come out of the Earth-Romulan War, one of the Federation Council's top priorities was not only to rebuild its strength through starship construction, but also to secure all of Federation space from enemy attack. It's true, while Starfleet began to build up its forces and solve the starship design issues it had, all member worlds would place the bulk of their fleets under Starfleet's control. But in order to secure a star system, Starfleet Command needed a dedicated construction starship class to carry out this bold endeavor. With many starship classes beginning to show their age, the first part of Starfleet's plan was to refit these vessels, upgrading them with new technology to keep them semi-relevant to this new era. And while planning out those refits, a junior design engineer at the newly established Utopia Planitia shipyards named Timothy Bergman would come up with a brilliant plan of combining two older starship designs to create a brand new construction starship class. And after his brilliant plan had been approved, in 2165, the Tygra Class would be born. Sitting at a length of 328.8 meters, the Tygra Class would be designed to be operated by 89 officers and crew members with additional space for 200 passengers. By combining components of the NX Freedom Class such as its saucer section and warp nacelles with that of an old Earth Interplanetary Class B freighter, construction time for this new class had been greatly reduced. Since most of the Class B freighters had already been decommissioned and practically gutted, it was very easy to reconstruct the internal layout of these vessels to incorporate a large cargo facility, fabrication center, and barrack-style accommodations. In order for the Tygra Class to achieve speeds necessary to reach destinations in a relatively short period of time, the Warp 4 engine system, including the nacelles of the NX Freedom Class, would be modified, with an additional 2 warp nacelles added to the design. As a result, the Tygra Class would have a standard safe cruising speed of warp factor 4, with an emergency maximum speed of warp factor 4.8 for 18-hour increments, all old warp scale of course. Tactically, the Tygra Class would be equipped with modified hull-mounted phase cannon systems, again salvaged from several decommissioned starships heavily damaged during the war. A forward and aft photonic torpedo launching system would also be added to the design. Though the NX Freedom class contained a polarization matrix within its individual hull plating, due to the age and original mission of the Class B freighter, that vessel design did not contain any hull plating capable of being polarized. And since Starfleet Command already had experience with the Andorian shield systems, the decision would be made to add that system to this design, and therefore, this solution would make the Tygra Class the first Federation starship design to contain energy shielding. A large shuttle bay facility equipped with the latest construction shuttle pods and drones would be included in the aft section of the secondary hull, while several personnel-rated transporter systems would be added to the design. Though capable of atmospheric flight, landing, and takeoff, most Tygra Class vessels would never actually do so, with its captains preferring to have the vessel remain in orbit, not exactly trusting the hastily cobbled together starship design. After a short shakedown cruise, the Tygra Class would head into full production, with a fleet of 11 vessels completed by 2170. These starships would begin several important construction projects, and help establish several important colony worlds such as Deneva and Morales. Even the neutral zone monitoring outposts would be constructed by the Tygra Class. By the 2180s, Starfleet Command had begun to iron out its technological problems, having re-engineered most member worlds' tech to work well with human technology, leading to impressive starship designs in the latter part of the 2180s through the 2190s. And although a proven design, by the early 2190s, the decision would be made to decommission the Tygra Class in favor of new, fully integrated starship designs, with the last of the Tygra Class vessels being sent out to space pasture in 2193. Created as a construction and colony starship design, the Tygra Class would come to represent ingenuity to future generations of Starfleet engineers, earning this class its inspirational place in Starfleet and Federation history. Thank you for watching today's episode of Truth or Myth Beta Canon. What do you think of the Tygra Class and the historical narrative that I've created here? Do you want to see more videos like this one? Well, leave your comments in the section below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, hitting that little bell icon so you won't miss a single video we release. Want to help the channel cobble together a starship design in order to help cement the Federation's power base? Then consider becoming a channel member subscriber or a channel patron, both a major help that allows this channel to purchase resources and 3D models to keep it going. The link to both memberships is in the description below. Thanks again for watching, live long, and prosper.